Hello everyone and welcome to our blockchain workshop. In this session, I just want to give you a little bit flavor on healthcare industries in which blockchain is being used today. Here is some quick use cases in the healthcare space. Now, first one is patient consent and health data exchange. Okay, I am giving you an example. Today, let me say I have gone to a particular hospital that I usually go to, and they have my medical history with them. So it is great whenever I go there and meet any doctor in that hospital, they can immediately get access to my medical history. But suppose I am traveling and I am going to a different hospital. It may be in a different city or maybe in a different country. Now, for God forbid, there may be an accident and I get into emergency situation and I am rushed to a hospital there. Now that other hospital has no idea who I am. They have no information about my medical past, whether I am diabetic or not, or some other that kind of critical information of mine. So what kind of medicines they can prescribe to that person? This is one of the use cases that is making waves of how blockchain can make an impact in a health data exchange. So what if these hospitals can talk to each other and they are able to exchange information about the patient with each other? Of course, these informations are private and this information need to be stored very securely, as this private information is about me as a patient. So then it requires my consent to authorize my hospital, and only after they can access this data and exchange my data. So that the whole process of consent and data exchange can be captured on a blockchain, and because all this private information need to be audited, blockchain provides that capabilities as well. So later on, hospital can prove that in fact they did get the patient's consent before exchanging the information, and the patient can also feel secure that their information remains secure, and they have the right to disclose their information, so they can determine when and to whom they disclose their information. The second kind of use case of blockchain is payments and claims. Healthcare is very closely related to healthcare insurance, and there is a very large amount of money that is involved in this process. So when I go and get healthcare from a hospital, the hospital expect me to pay for it, and as I have done insurance, at least a large portion of that payment may come from insurance company directly. So there is actually multiple parties in the ecosystem, and here a frauding can again occur. So we can automate some of this claim processing and payments on blockchain. So here we can actually think about very new models of automation. The third use case is in pharma supply chain. The pharma supply chain has a lot of traceability aspects. There are very strict rules of how pharmaceuticals have to be transported. Some of them may be refrigerated or not. So there are compliance rules or business instructions how to process these things across the supply chain, and we want to able to trace that. So here again a big problem relevant to India is counterfeit. It is estimated that about 25% drugs there is in the Indian market today is actually counterfeit, and that has a serious implication on safety as well. So if you are taking and counterfeit drugs, it can actually cause health issues, and as the patient safety is foremost, we should avoid these issues. So imagine if you can go to a pharmacy, and when you are buying that drug, you can actually scan it and you can verify it, across an entry in the blockchain, which pharmaceutical company produced that good, as well as whether the company transported that good have proved that they indeed follow the due processes of transportation, and they tell you how it actually came into the market. Now, the another aspect of blockchain in healthcare is clinical trial management. So today there is information getting exchanged between multiple entities on clinical trials. So if you think about pharmaceutical industry again, and if they could, there are 100 different molecules or whatever they use in a drug, maybe only 1 out of 100 trials might actually producing the drug. Once they produce a drug, 20% might to actually get to a retail store, and the remaining 80% might have side effects or might have some other issues, and they should not eventually make it to the retail store at all. So there is lot of steps involved in verification, validation, and actually a lot of management and documentation that happens there. And if there is any frauding, then we are not able to track and trace this whole clinical trial process itself. So that is again a big use case of blockchain in the healthcare industry. Now, this is a patient-mediated health data exchange. These are the steps involved for getting consent from a patient. So the patient is one who has to come in and maybe digitally sign the transactions and put it on a blockchain saying that I am authorizing this particular hospital to access my health record. So there is a consent that is placed on blockchain, and there is an exchange of data that is compliant with the records. So it is only that patient's records that is getting shared from maybe hospital A to hospital B. And I am using hospital in a generic sense. It could be any kind of healthcare provider. It could be other institutes. The patient here are able to have a 360-degree view, as well as the hospital also have 360-degree view of all the patients they manage. Okay, so this kind of healthcare information is associated with blockchain. It is also possible to use some of that information for clinical research again. For instance, let me say that you were studying cancer patients and you are doing cancer research. What we could do is actually anonymize that information again. You can provide the proof on blockchain that the data has been sufficiently anonymized. It can be aggregated and then can be used for research, and again that audit log of how it was anonymized, aggregated, so that private information is not disclosed. So there you are not disclosing the fact that this record is actually mapped with that particular person, real person in this world. So there is a example of Estonia e-health authority, a startup called GuardTime. They are making waves as they are doing a very good job in this space. So they partnered with Estonia e-health authority in 2016 to actually secure patients' records in Estonia. Now, Estonia is a very small country. It is actually not that hard for them to capture medical records on blockchain. And Estonia also applied blockchains in their various use cases. Now, the GuardTime actually worked with Estonia, Thailand, as well as some other countries in the blockchain technology. So I think the above information is informative, and these are the common use cases of blockchain in healthcare industry. Thank you.